Also, there are way too many dead bugs down here for me to like be comfortable because I'm afraid that one of them is gonna be alive, but I digress. So. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I already know what some of you guys are probably thinking. You're thinking, Spencer, where the are you? That is a great question, my fellow subscriber. I am currently in my basement, which is freaking me out, but it's also giving good space, good light, good sound. Obviously, I have a ring light.
Slay!
We're getting close to spooky month. This is like a 6'4" Jason, so welcome. I am doing a commentary on Alien Romulus. I saw Alien Romulus last night and holy shit, do we have a lot to discuss. But first. This video will serve as kind of the little teaser / what's to come of my channel. I am actually gonna start doing movie reactions, and I thought there was no better way or time to start than coming into spooky month. I am so excited. This is something I've been wanting to do for so long. Thank God for my best friend Mikey, who you guys have seen on the channel previously. He's gonna help with some of the editing. I am an avid horror movie lover. For those of you who know me, for those of you who don't know me, you already know or you're gonna learn how much I love horror movies.
Bitch, me too! The fuck?
I've seen so many horror movies, but there are still so many that I haven't seen, and lots of classics. So we are gonna start doing some spooky reactions in my spooky basement.
Oh my god! What is that?
Alien Romulus. Holy shit. When I say, what a fucking amazing movie. From start to finish, this movie did not stop. Also, if you haven't seen it yet, there's probably gonna be a few spoilers. The pacing of this movie, let's start there. There was never a moment where I was like, ugh, it's dragging, why isn't it stopped? This movie, I believe, is pretty close to 2 damn hours. I would like to preface that I have actually only ever seen the very first, the original Alien. I've never seen any of the sequels. Just because I haven't seen the sequels doesn't mean I don't know bits and pieces from the sequels. Scream taught me a lot about aliens. Scream 2.
Mother has arrived.
I've seen clips. I'm very versed in horror Twitters, at least a lot of the iconic moments, without having actually sat down and seen the movies. I do see why some maybe hardcore Alien fans may have not liked this movie. There were a lot of moments that could remind you of the original, of Aliens, of Alien 3, or however you say it, of Prometheus, of Alien versus Predator, of Alien Covenant. They took a lot of those iconic moments from those sequels and made them work in this movie that for someone who hasn't seen the sequels but only knows those iconic moments, they became iconic in the Romulus story. It was like a nod to those, but also if you haven't seen the movies, it wasn't like, oh, it's a ripoff. It felt like, wow, I'm getting the Alien sequels in one movie. I personally felt like, was this not supposed to be just a direct sequel to the original? Having only seen the original, it felt like it was a direct sequel to the original. The robot from the original come back, and it felt like he was telling the story of what kind of happened and how they were trying to avoid the alien from getting to their, what did they call it in those movies? To getting to their Coven continent, wherever the fuck, landfill in the middle of nothing. Those fun moments, the close-up of the alien in a girl's face, the... Let me tell you, I had a shot and a drink at the movie theater. Aliens and like slug wormy things scare me the most. But I was sitting in the chair like this. I was like swearing profanities like the whole time, and I was freaking, I was literally like Brenda.
Lord, I'm having a heart attack. Damn, this is some scary shit.
the lead definitely in certain frames and shots resembled Sigourney Weaver as Ripley. I think the score of this movie was fabulous. There was like some amazing chase scenes. And if you're a real horror movie lover, you know that chase scenes can make or break a movie. And this movie had lots of chase scenes. I loved it. Give a shout out to the supporting character, aka the person who endures the most. I feel like in a lot of horror movies, the main character is fabulous. Where would we be without our final girls, our Sidney Prescotts, our Laurie Strodes, our Ripleys, our Nancys? We all love the victim best friend the most. Oh my God, I was rooting for her so hard. And it was such a Tatum Riley, Helen Shivers moment. You feel like there might be a chance she's gonna make it. I literally screamed in the middle of the theater. She fucking falls far and the rain is pouring. And I go, oh, that's mother right there, because she got up and she was wet and it was giving Jessica Biel in Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I was like, she is gonna make it. We always root for that character, just as, if not more likable. And I feel like you build more of a connection with that character because they just happen to be going through it. You spend a lot of time witnessing them go through it. Hats off to that actress. Hats off to the writers for that character. New favorite for sure. I will watch that movie again and again and again and again and again. Just like how I watched Scream, I Know What You Did Last Summer, Valentine with Denise Richards. We always get robbed of like the most iconic girl. It's always the bad bitch. Jessica, Sorority Row, Paige, Valentine, Tatum, Scream, Helen, I Know What You Did Last Summer.
No, please don't kill me, Mr. Ghostface. I want to be in the sequel.
Okay.
I think it was a fantastic movie. If you haven't seen it, go see it. If you've already seen it, please buy it on digital, Blu-ray, DVD. Support this movie. They obviously spent so much good time and efforts in this movie. They had a lot of fun on this movie, you already know. And I think it's just one of those movies that's gonna stick around. And it's one of those movies, even as a standalone, you don't even have to see the first Alien movie to go see this movie. And I think that's what makes some horror movies so great. If it's a sequel, fine. But we love sequels that are also standalone movies where you don't get lost in the mix. There's fucking 12 Friday the 13th. There's like 9 or 10 Nightmare on Elm Streets or something. There's 6 Screams, you know, there's a third, technically 4th, I Know What You Did Last Summer coming out, but we don't claim I'll always know what you did last summer. These movies are so marketable in the fact that you can shut off your brain for a little bit and just go watch them. They're not a movie you have to overthink about. At its core, the horror movie is just supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be a good time, a fun ride, something you can have a drink to, throw your popcorn up in the air, be like this, scream, swear, laugh. That's a horror movie. And that's what we're gonna explore on this new era of my channel, and I'm so excited and so ready to do this. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up, like and subscribe for more videos. Comment down below on what movies you want to see me react to. If I've seen them, maybe I'll just do a commentary and I'll give you my opinion on those. If I haven't seen them, they're gonna get watched. I need to see more horror movies. Jason says bye, guys. Go see Romulus, amazing movie. I'll give it a 9 out of 10 Xenomorphs. And I love you guys, whoever made it this far in this video. So, cheers. Let's keep the horror rolling.